Hey, sorry about that. Had a lot of lot of technical issues. I tried a different setting. Let's try again. Let's see if I'm audible. I'm very frustrated with this. I'm not gonna lie. I am super frustrated. Okay. Okay, it's not happening today. Yeah, the PC doesn't wanna work. I made a huge mistake. Let's see. Yeah, now the PC, I understand why it doesn't wanna work now. I made a huge mistake. I kept it on top. I didn't set it down, so now it's super hot. Yeah, it's a bit hot. Let's put it there. But let's try, guys. Sorry. Along the way, it will break. Along the way, it will catch us with us. Hopefully, it will catch up with us. Just quickly. Oh, shucks. Oh, technical problems. Okay, let me get into it. You'll forgive me, guys. If it's bad, we're gonna fix it along the way, and hopefully, we're gonna get better, reconnect, and it gets better along the way. Let's do it. Okay. I was looking for this trade push to the upside without me. The first trade that I spoke about yesterday, along that high, I wanted to take Nasdaq there and that high, but the market pushed without me. We pushed to the upside. We left this fair value gap closed above this high here, slightly closed above this 200 MA. So I am looking for a trade again. If it retests back here, I am gonna take Nasdaq long, and this is because when you look at the fundamentals for the past few days that came through, they look good. Um, they look good. I can't complain about them. They were looking good. I will take you through them, but let's get into them just to save time. Trading economics, it's up. Okay. Oh God, what's happening? Okay, let's get into them. So today there was very good news in the market today, and this has changed basically the macroeconomics of everything. The fundamentals basically literally changed between the dollar and the EU or the European countries. So the GBP, the British Bank announced interest rate today. They decreased their interest rate by 25 basis points to 4.25, which is good. But now, if you compare this with what the Feds did yesterday, the Feds kept them at 4.5. So this means it's now more favorable to move into British pound. I mean, it's now more favorable moving into the US dollar, buying more US dollars than the British pound because the interest you earn, the interest that is earned from investing into British pound, it's more, I mean, it's lesser than what the interest you'll earn if you were to borrow the government bonds. For example, argument's sake, if I were to, for example, now buy the USA bonds, I'll earn more interest compared to buying the British pound bonds in a way. So therefore, if we're to look at the interest rates, I'm more lying towards the dollar. So I'm more bullish towards the dollar given that the monetary policy of the British, and looking also at what what Powell said yesterday. If you want to hear about that, I'll start mumbling and not finish. Just go back to yesterday's live when I was trading the live FMC. I did interpret it the way I understand it. So, okay. So that's what we had today. And remember, yesterday we kept US dollar the same interest rate at 4.5%. On the flip side, on today also we had unemployment claims came out slightly lower than forecasted, for which is good. That tells you that the US economy is very stable. Therefore, that's why we didn't get interest rate cuts. And I spoke about this yesterday that the US economy is very stable. Um, I will just show you, I'll just give you a comparison between the British and the US pound. Why I'm more like, oh shit, sorry. why I'm lying more towards why I'm lying more towards the British pound compared to oh shucks man, compared to I'm lying more towards the dollar compared to the pounds. Remember yesterday remember yesterday I spoke about US unemployment rate, which is it's kept at 4.2%. There was no change, stable employment data. We look at the interest rate. The US kept the interest rate at 4.5% compared to the British pound that have decreased their interest rate. Hence, I'm lying towards the US dollar now, given that the US dollar economy is stable. We could move more into risk on asset. So there's no need for the Fed to cut interest rate now. We're expecting about 3 2 rate cuts for the year. So far, they seems like the Fed are starting to play more careful along those lines to say, look, we have to be careful. There's no need for us to cut interest rate. We are doing well. If we're to look at the GDP growth overall for the past few years, in fact, looking at the first quarter this year, I don't want to even look at the quarterly one, but if we were to look at the GDP, I'm going to go to stats. I'm just going to quickly show you. It's averaging 2.5. And that's what Powell spoke about, that GDP, it's averaging 2.5. There is definitely no need. There's definitely no need to cut interest rate. That is why everything looks very solid for us to be buying more dollar and to move on risk on asset. Yeah, I know I'm mumble a lot when I speak about this. I'm not saying I know them best, but um, the bit that I think I understand, I'll speak about them. Also, I know people love the chats. Guys, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Please subscribe on the channel. So that's why I spoke about this. Unemployment claims came out very well today, lower than expected. So this is very, very good for. So the employment data it came out very, very good for for the indices and the stock market in general and risk on asset. So that is why, for me, I'm bullish. I'm bullish the Nasdaq. I'm looking for an opportunity to go in as we retest back to the fair value gap again. We got the first trade. It happened. It pushed to the upside. I just feel like if I were to try to enter on this retest, I will be pushing it. I might have to put my stop loss somewhere there. So I will decide, okay, I'll enter here. Let me just quickly enter here. I will take this trade right away now. While at it, it looks solid. It's a retest of this high. I see no need for me not to take it. I would have loved to take it lower, but let's see. Come on, this thing is crazy again. Okay, MetaTrader is playing with me. Come on. Anyway, I think it's still dollar darling what made me restart this one. I normally take my trades on MetaTrader, so that is why it's dollar darling. So I will look for the retest here. Another trade will be at a position as we retest this breaker here, which held before. Also, I could try to put in my limit here just to be safe and put it something like this. So, but that would mean you could miss this trade because yeah, this could be a retest and then stop loss can be there. And if it moves below, that's low. But to be safe as well, I'm just gonna put it below there. And let's look at just wanna see how many points. You're looking at uh 35.5 points down. If I take it there, why if I wait for this somewhere there, how many points down still? Uh okay, 400 and something. So I know what to do now. I will take this trade, yeah. Stop loss somewhere there. Get the same amount of points as my stop loss just to keep it. Yeah, this is what I'll do. As I said, I'm taking Nasdaq long. But let me get into it, guys, because already we need to move into the next session. Also remember, while at it, we have Harmony Gold. I'm scared now with Harmony Gold and gold. These pairs are moving, not pairs, but gold and Harmony Gold as a stock. It moves similar to, is benefiting from the gold bulls. So you could get a bit of retracement on Harmony Gold. Here we go. Back to break-even point. I could have taken take profit, but back to again to my loss. We gave profit, and we're giving profit again away as well. Very annoying. Very, very, very annoying. I'm super annoyed. Perhaps I will close this. I will see what we do today. I might close Harmony Gold again before we lose more. Um, Yeah, my MetaTrader at $8 darling is acting up, doesn't want to open trades. But anyway, so Harmony Gold has lost a lot of when I add position as it comes back door. Okay. I did open a Nasdaq trade, Capitec. I wanted to buy Capitec. Just got busy today, guys. I've been having a lot of viewings. So didn't get really time to go through everything that I wanted to do. And oh come on, man. Still exactly at the same place. This is where I wanted to buy. Now I might be forced to buy at the higher price. This is Capitec Bank. I love the fundamentals. Ex-dividends day coming through on the 14th of on the 14th of, I mean on the 14th of May. Payment day of dividends is 19th of May. So this is something that I love about Capitec. Very solid bank, but we're not here to talk about. On the forex side, I am definitely bullish for. Let me quickly confirm my spreadsheet. Yeah, just gonna quickly confirm my spreadsheet. Oh, come on, man. So basically, I am bullish. I told you about Nasdaq S&P 500. So I am bullish Bitcoin, GBP, USD, as I said, USD, JPY. As I said, those are the one that I'm bullish for, that I'm going to look for bullish ideas. Number one, this is the one that I like a lot. Still giving me a bullish reading, but I'm more bearish toward technically. I should be bearish. Um, But I love USDJPY because it's bullish as well. Just confirming with my spreadsheet. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at GJ. USDJPY. It's giving me a bullish reading. And then, yeah, I love USDJPY. I've already marked it. We broke above this 85 value gap. We held that, we pushed to the upside, came back. We just broken above here. So I am going to look for a trade. If it retraces back to this low, could I have missed the trade today? Yes, I might. Yeah, I've been off the charts lately. I am gonna look for a retracement on USD Come on, dude. Back here and push to the upside. So that's another trade that I'm looking for on USD NZD I don't like how it looks like. Um, but you could get an opportunity there. As I said, Euro USD and GBP USD. I'm starting to be lying more bearish. Already, we have already taken this low while GPBUSD it's failed to take out this old low there. Oh, come on, man. This old low is there, and we've just broken above. One will say, but why don't you look for a trade something like this? Definitely, I will look for a trade something like this. I love this opportunity, to be fair with you. It makes sense, but I hope I'm gonna start getting a bearish reading on Euro USD, looking at the fundamentals. One of them is the interest rate cuts. And then we're going to start to look at other fundamentals, looking at inflation data, looking at CPI. Those will give us an idea where we are going next. It's a bit tricky for me in this instance. So yeah, um, I think that's it for me on this Euro USD. I am gonna look for an opportunity on a retest there on this demand here, or unless we push back and push to the upside, and hopefully we're not gonna hold this fair value gap. We're gonna come straight to this low. That's where another low that is, because previously the daily bearish fair value gaps were holding very strong. Even this for H for value gap, that's where it could be the first trade happened, but I didn't want to take the trade because it didn't make fundamental sense for me to take it. Um, let's look at NZDJPY. Okay, NZDJPY. It's giving a bullish reading for which is good. I think I'll take this long. If it makes, I don't like, honestly. My problem is this highs here. Oh, okay. I love it. Sorry. We sometimes hurry to judge a pair because we barely trade it. I love that we reacted at that 4 hour daily bullish fair value gap here. Um, push to the upside. We still have this high, but the fact that we reacted then push to the upside. So the daily time frame and the 4 hour time frame, if they aligns, I am gonna definitely buy it. Um, so I'm just gonna wait and see where the sun closes. If this 4 hour time frame closes where it is on market open early in the morning tomorrow, I will buy. I think I'll buy this as well. Yeah, I will target the 200 MA for now. I think that's where the target is. And also, there's a very strong support here that we've been failing to break out this strong high here. So that's where I'll say previous weekly highs. That's where my problem is for now. Just gonna be the first target here. As we push to the upside, I might move to break even depending on how the market is acting. But if it happens that we we push to, oh, come on, man, we push to the upside, break above this high, hold above retest, I'll love something like this. So I am definitely loving what I'm seeing now. The rest of the thing that I have on the forex side, trust me, they are all neutral, except the one that I just shared with you now, Euro JPY, SEF JPY. And this is because honestly, if we're to look at the fundamentals make sense for me to start moving towards the dollar. I'm starting to lie more towards the bull of the dollar. I spoke about the growth, the GDP growth. Let's look at month over month. So we just got, for now, we just got a negative growth on the first quarter of the year when it comes to the US GDP growth, a negative 0.3. However, moving to the other side of the stuff, when you look at inflation data, CPI, and I'm just gonna quickly go through just gonna quickly look at the British one, the UK. Just quickly, where is the UK? Just want to compare that. If you look at the inflation, it's at 2.6, but they've already cut interest rate. Interesting. Inflation in UK is 2.6, while the Feds are inflation their inflation is 2.4. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. Now it's all about the Feds, but look at the Feds. The Feds are looking at the jobs data. Let me quickly look at the UK's jobs data. The Feds are looking at the jobs data. That is why they're saying we are stable at 4.2%, while while UK, it's stable at 4.4%. It's been 4.4% for a while now, coming from 4%. So we have seen a growth in the employment data or in the employment rate in the UK. Perhaps that is why they have decided to cut interest rates, comparing whatever the economies are going through. But honestly, I'm not an economist. I'm just looking at these things and doing my own predictions. And that is why I will say whatever I'm saying, it's just I'm thumb stuck. I'm thumb sucking in terms of I'm not a fundamentalist that I've went to school for this, but I've learned along the way. And USD CHF, technically, it's a very good pair to trade. Technically, it's very good. Technically, it's a very good pair. This is something that I have to say. But it doesn't appear yet on my bullish sentiments. I love the bullish idea on it. I'll definitely take the bulls here. But until it appears back on my fundamentals, there's nothing I can do about them. So yeah, that is why. But thank you so much, guys. I know I started late. Thank you so much for joining me for the first segment of the show where we speak swing trading and updates on the trade that I have. The last one that I didn't speak about is Cetrix. I have Cetrix 100. As much as I wanna close off I wanna close off on a close, what do you call this? I wanna close Harmony Gold before I get a lot of losses coming through. But my Cetrix 100 is doing quite well. Look, I wanted to buy Nasdaq, but decided to let me buy the Nasdaq I mean port here. Even though one thing which is frustrating about this, it looks exactly like Nasdaq, but Nasdaq has already broken above. This thing is slowly still in the same place. It's annoying. I think it's time for it starts acting up and break above and push to the upside and catch up with Nasdaq because where it is, it's not good. But anyway, thank you so much. Catch me on the second segment of the show. See you on the other side. I'll be right back, 8 p.m. We're going to start the day trading show. We are late. We're supposed to start 30 minutes ago, but we don't change the show. We move with the show. So see you on the other side, guys. Okay, welcome again, guys. We are doing this. I told you. Welcome to the other side of the show. We are back to the other side of the show, which is the day trading show. So I welcome you guys. Let's get into it. We started wrong today. Um, very frustrating start, I should say. Very frustrating start, but let's do this, guys. Uh, so I'm just gonna mark the highs and the lows of the day as usual. Um, I didn't trade the AM session. I don't normally trade the AM session. Um, I don't know. I just don't normally do. What's interesting, you've already taken the last week's high already. Previous weekly high, I've already taken it. Um, do we perhaps gonna reverse and look for another area where we're gonna react to? But let's see as time goes on. And as I said, remember, I said my all-time target now, long term, is this weekly fair value gap. That's my drop liquidity. That weekly fair value gap up there. So I'm bullish long term, but daily, for now, I'm still neutral. I don't know what happened. We've been bullish for the in the AM session. If we're to look here, we've already today we came up and take out yesterday's high. We've already taken last week's high as well. We are reacting on the 200 MA, and there is this high here. That is still the high that created that could be potential target. Um, for now, OP target for the session now, because is the high that is still solid, still standing. Could possibly look into pushing the market to that high as well. Um, but already we clearly see an invasion of this daily fair value gap that it left here. So there is an already clear that it wants to push up to the upside to come back to this, to just trade above the 200 MA and come back to this high there. Um, looking at uh, looking at that already, this will become an invasion of this, rating on the major order block here. So this is a major order block, hence I need to move very careful. And as I said, here there is a 4 hour time frame that I love, and the reaction in this 4 hour bullish fair value gap, it was solid. I think I will lean when I say comment about it. It held very well. Hence, we took out this equal highs here, which was a previous weekly high, left equal highs. We pushed to the upside. We left that high. Looking at the 4 hour time frame, there is a clear SMT here. There will be an SMT, so I could be bearish for the AM session. The markets are moving weirdly. Okay. S&P 500. Let me search for S&P 500. Another one. Right, let's say S&P 500. Just want to see something, sorry. Yeah, okay. Anyway, oh, I did see what I wanted to see. It looks like we're coming back to retest this week's here. It could be that for the first 2 hours we came out, retest there, and we could definitely still reject back to the upside. So something like this could happen. We came back retest, and we could leave a week and push back to the upside. Because already we have reacted on that week here. Let's see the 1 hour time frame. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I am bullish. I'm not gonna even, it looks like we could be bullish. There is a 1 hour fair value gap here. I'm gonna make it orange. Um, yeah, we could be bullish for now in that range. Looking at, we're reacting at the 1 hour fair value gap. We close bearish, and also just gonna try mark just wanna see the equilibrium of the 1 hour time frame here. So the equilibrium is lower. If it retests there, we could see the rejection back to the upside. We see a bit of a breaker with that. So it's interesting what we're gonna get as we go lower time frame. But for now, it looks like I will look for a retracement back to the upside. We are acting on a 1 hour Fibonacci cap. There's a potential of us rejecting back and push back to the upside. So this is the 1 hour time frame I was talking about with a breaker on the other side. And we could look to start pushing back to the upside, looking at this high here. Yeah, I love the bulls to be fair. 15 minutes. There is a 15 minutes breaker here. I am bullish. I am bullish. This 15 minutes goes with a breaker. And look at the move happens after the AM session. We push to the upside. We are reacting on this 15 minutes breaker. Perfect fair value gap with a breaker. Good reaction where it is now. I think I'm more comfortable taking longs. I am bullish for the PM session. Clear breaker, clear A plus setup that could be forming as well. So I am bullish, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot happening, don't worry. So I am bullish. We are acting already on the breaker. I am one of the targets will be this 15 minutes high here. Like that. Just I'm gonna mark that. A 15-minute high, 15 M high. So I am bullish. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, we see what we see. Basically, my alignment is very good. I am bullish. I'm not gonna lie. Not even gonna hit around and say blah blah blah. I am bullish. I am bullish. This closure, leave this fair value gap. I am gonna enter. I am gonna enter. I am. There's a clear market structure shift here. Yeah. So market structure shift. 1 minute fair value gap here. Ah, come on, don't go without me. You have a tendency of going without me, bloody. Just gonna. Okay. This is a trade that I'm looking for. Just gonna add my limits. Not yet trigger the point where I want to enter. Um, let's try it, guys. Got a plan. I gotta execute it. It might go without me right now. Could have executed on the high, but I was just still analyzing, so I'm not gonna even panic into the trade. Oh, come on. If you do this to me again, I kill you. Okay. My entry will be just there. Stop loss below. Um, okay. My limit is on. This move might leave me behind, to be fair. Target is the high. Okay. What the hell? Where is this? Da-dum. Oh, come on. Am I not triggered? What the hell happened? What? No ways. Okay. My broker is playing games with me. Okay, yep, I'm in the trade. So that is a very important invasion that I'm waiting for as well. But I'm in the trade. Just gonna try to see what's happening here. Doo-doo. What's happening here? Oh, come on. Okay, I'm on the trade, guys. Just taking the longs here. Okay. I'm gonna try change this color here to black. Kunja, where do I change the MetaTrader color to black? Anyone knows? You okay, good move to the upside. I love the reaction. If it gives me an invasion of that high, I'll really love an invasion, yeah. If it gives me an invasion of this high, yeah, it will be a good move to retest and keep pushing to the upside. Once I get that invasion, I will be watching this high, yeah. That I will take profit. That I'm watching this for first take profit, first TP. I'm just gonna watch this for first TP and see the reaction along those lines. But I'm still trying to. Anyone knows, guys, how to make MetaTrader black? I want a black view. Chat, Windows, resolution. Okay, okay. Still good move. I still need to see acceleration more to the upside and to get that invasion fair value gap. Because if you get that invasion, someone else will be like, oh, I want to enter something like this and took for longs. But now, if it doesn't do that, it's a problem. Where's this? Yeah. Just want to see good acceleration. 9 o'clock, top of the hour, we tend to get good moves again. And this fair value gap, it's holding very strong as well. So this is where our first hurdle is. That's what I'm saying. The 1 hour fair value gap there, it's our first problem. If we can get over it, I think we are good to the upside. But while at it, guys, tell me, where do we change this? Still good move to the upside. I just wanna see us breaking above there and we start pushing up and up and up, up and up and up. Okay. Properties, let me see the properties here, sorry. Colors, here's the colors, let me see. Colors, background, I'll make the background. Okay, good move. You get if the 1 minute now closes above We could be look move to go to our first TP. You can't even see nothing. No ways. No. I want to make it black, but you can't see nothing. Show trade levels. Show trade levels. Show trade history. You don't see. Um, okay, no. When the background is like this, for front, make it white. Okay. Um, that move is, we look like we're still good to push to the upside. I love the moves. Looking good so far. Let's see. Problem is top of the hour. By top of the hour or by half past and top of the hour, I need to have moved my trade to break even and push and see if we can continue to the upside as well. Because that 1 hour fair value gap, 1 minute fair value gap here, that's where our first TP is. So you see, these moves are the interesting moves that I'm watching. Reaction on that. I hope it holds. While I'm still trying to fix. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. It's like that. Okay, come on, man. Accelerate. Give me something. Let's see the black color, how it looks like. How does it look like here? It looks nice. I like it. It is holding. So, look, if it gives me acceleration, come back to that, I'll definitely look to break even. But look at the rejections here on this order block. Come on. Just quickly looking for something. Sorry. What is it doing? Come on. Push. Push to the first TP, buddy. Yeah, still good move. We have not even reacted there. We are holding above this invasion for value gap. Um, I don't think I'll move my break even as yet. I'll move to break even as yet. Um, just gonna watch and see what's gonna happen. Yeah, unless I get another invasion between, unless I get a fair value gap in here, I could reduce my stop loss to this low. Yeah, if this closes like this, I'll move my stop loss um, just below there, just to this low here, reduce my risk. Okay, still good move. So these are the move that you want to see. It gives a 1:1. It's a good move. Look, for me, normally I will target a 1:2 somewhere there around the 200 MA. It's above this high. Um, okay, it gave me that fair value gap I was speaking about. So this 200 MA, it's a very good move, but also it has potential of reaching this 15 minutes high here, which is the AM session high. It has very good potential of reaching that high. So I don't see, I will be holding this and move very careful with it along the way. Okay, but let's see. Okay, reaction on that 1 minute fair value gap I was speaking about. As I said, I am gonna reduce my stop loss to this low here. Quickly do that as well. Okay. I've removed half of the risk. I've not even put in on break even as yet. Just gonna hold on to it, just reduce my risk. Guys, please do not forget to like and subscribe on the live. Really, I'll truly appreciate it. Oops, I need to check on my live. Sorry, guys. I don't like the move that is happening now. Um, ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at this disgusting candle. What is S&P 500 doing? Oh, look at this. This is disgusting. Remember, I have reduced my risk. The market has not given me a 1:1. I didn't move to break even yet, but by the look of things, if this closes like this, it changes everything. I might quickly move to break even and be risk free on here. Look at that. If I was break even, I will be out already. Yeah. Stop loss just below this 1 minute fair value gap on the first entry or the entry that I was looking for at the beginning. Look, if definitely entered there, it will be break even. What am I doing? Oh, I said I wanted to call my wife, sorry. So now we have a fair value gap there, and it's a very dangerous fair value gap. Um, Let me see something. Might move to break even, and if it takes me out, I'll look for another opportunity again today. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, good move upside. Okay. Okay. It's failing to break above here. I'm gonna move to break even and uh, and just let it be. Okay. Let me wait for this 1 minute closure. If you get an invasion of where it is, I'm gonna move to break even. If it closes above and get that 1 minute invasion, yeah. Okay. Stop loss at break even. Yeah, stop loss at break even. So I'm risk free on this now. Spread have increased. I don't know why they increased spreads. Disgusting moves. But anyway, stop loss at break even. You get an invasion of that. It's not a clear invasion of this 1 minute I was talking about, but the reaction where it is, we get invasion of this 1 minute time frame on this high here. This 1 minute invasion there. It changes market structure there, and it leaves this fair value gap here. Why put in more risk? My first risk was here. Get that invasion. It doesn't want to push to the upside. I move to break even. If it takes me out, I'm going to look for another opportunity. Look, it's failing to even reach the first TP. Quickly call my wife. I love the reaction now, the rejection there. Look, this now is an interesting high for me there. This high, yeah. You trade above this high. I think we are good to push to the upside again. This invasion becomes irrelevant now. Let's see. But anyway, stop loss at break even. But my problem now is this 1 minute fair value gap. It also has a breaker. So rather move to break even, honestly. Why put more risk if you can avoid more risk? Honestly, come. If it pushes and give an invasion of this 1 minute, look, it's set to go. I think it's fair to say the market can still push to the upside and reach at least the first take profit. But for now, I have no confidence in that. Baby, ufihlile kondlo. Sorry, just asking the woman if she's home safe. So you see what I was talking about. Look at that 1 minute fair value gap, holding strong. And look, I'm break even, have no risk on it. But someone has went short here. Someone has definitely went short to target this low here. I went long there. My first target was that. Someone has went short here. So why put in more risk for myself? I'd rather be taken out on break even. It's dancing on my break even point. Obviously, my stop loss not exact break even, just slightly above. Um, just slightly above break even. But this break even. 1/2 past. Let's see how the 30 minutes closed in that area. Okay, the 1 hour closed inside. There's equal highs here. Also, this came back close. So this 1 hour moved lower, taken this low. Let me see the side. Also taken that low, still reacting. So what I love, S&P 500 has already reacted 50% of the 50 minutes fair value gap. We see that reaction very clean. So I think we are set for longs. Now the question is, do I want to put more risk on it? I didn't think I want to put more risk, hence I decided to go out. I decided to move to break even, but I hope it will still give good momentum to the upside. I hope it will still give good momentum to the upside. Yeah, I know it's failing to give an invasion of this, eh? I feel like once it gives an invasion of that, we are set. I think we are set for long. But for now, it doesn't want to. Okay, good move. Hopefully it closes above there. So the closure above, it's good for me. We see the 1 minute invasion. So if we look up there of the breakout, good. Trade above that, get to our 1:1. Perhaps we'll take a 1:1, move our stop loss higher. Or take it a 1:2. Once we get a 1:2, we call it a day. Remember our 1:2, it's somewhere here. Just mark this. Orange. Yeah. Okay, we set for that invasion again. Good move. Half pass. We still want to see good distribution to the upside. Oh, good move. Good move. Almost close. Almost at a one. 1:1. Come on. Uh oh, first to be hit. Can I get some W's, gents? Um, W's. Let's see the 1 minute. If the 1 minute fair value gap closes above that high, I am gonna move my stop loss to here to this low. Just take a bit of profit. That's my next target. I'm gonna wait for this closure to see where it closes. Good move, guys. We have hit our first TP. And like and subscribe and just give some heads up, guys. Um, Fairly good move. I'm happy with that. 1 minute closer. Oh, shucks. Yo, I did call my wife. Sorry, man. I did call my wife. Sorry if we're not interacting. I was on a call. Yo, man, what's up? I'm good. Sorry, man. Sorry at all. I got really held up. Sorry. My wife was sorry, man. I'm great, guys. Trader, thank you so much. Good move to the upside. Still good acceleration. I love it. Okay, 1.5. Okay, I am watching this higher. Good move, guys. Okay, come on, man. You're not far from 1:2. Give me more push. Okay, the invasion there, it's solid, traded above. Um, so I'm gonna just take what right now I'm gonna secure just the 1:1. Let me just see the reaction in this high and see if we're gonna push high. Already I've secured something, but wanted to secure 1:1 already. I don't see a need for me taking more losses, putting more risk in this trade. And sorry to everyone that I didn't respond, guys. I am truly apologetic. Um, got distracted with my wife, guys. So I hope you're not angry at me. Sorry, guys. Trade Cabo, I hope you subscribed. Call your wife. Yo, let him. I did call my woman, man. I did call my woman. I did call my woman, brother. Oh, this thing has shut me out. Closed above the first TPA. I'm thinking of securing 1:1 and allow the trade to move to take profit. Yeah, just secure 1:1. Okay, I've secured the 1:1. Where there was my first TP, that's where my stop loss is now. This is where my stop loss is now. I've moved my stop loss higher. So where my first TP was, that's where my current stop loss is. Ooh, shucks. Yeah. You could, I have potential of losing all these profits because it doesn't seem to want to break out. I want it to break out of here, closed above. I'm gonna trail my stop loss there high. But if it's not gonna do that, I'm gonna hold on to where my stop loss is now. So the most difficult thing right now is just to manage this trade. Just want to see the 1 minute closure above here. I'm gonna trail my stop loss to this high here. If it closes above the high, but until it does that, oh shucks. Until it does that, I have no reason of panicking out because there is a possibility of coming to that fair value gap and continue to the upside. Ooh, look at that. I might lose all the profit I made to the upside again. Look, it's trading after all. And truly, I need to apologize for those that I didn't respond to. Um, Trader cage. Okay, good reaction. Now let's see if we're gonna close above that high. If we close above that high, we are close to our 1:2. Might take profit. We are definitely rejecting there. Come on, man. Yeah, you see the consolidating, yeah? I hope we're gonna break above, honestly. Just hope we're gonna break above and come back to these highs. I hope we break above. My stop loss will be here. Um, Accelerate to the upside, buddy. Okay, we closed above. Let's see the next move. See how this will close. If it closes like that, we look set for the upside again. We are coming higher. So, okay. Almost 1:2. Let me see. Okay, almost 1:2. Yeah, almost 1:2. Just waiting. Come on. Get to that 1:2. I'm going to move my stop loss higher to that high. See. Okay. Oh, come on. It's closing in sight. But I've trailed my stop loss now to this high, to that high. And then my 1:2 is there. 2 pips, 3 pips away from my 1:2. And I might close my thing at a 1:2, to be honest. I've secured a 1:5 R. I think it was 2 points away from 1:2. Look, my TP is here. Once we hit 1:2, it looks like we're slowing down. I will decide to say, oh, I've had enough of holding on to this. Let me take it home. So the bearish candles are coming through now. We had an order block, a very interesting order block here. I'm thinking of moving my stop loss more tighter. You could consider that. This will be too tight. I just want to see if it's going to push to the upside now. Look, I hate managing a trade when it's close to my take profit. I'm not going to lie, I hate it. With my being, because it tends to play with my mind so much. And I end up going out. It's very tough not to go out when it does this. Yes, sir. How are you, brother? Come on, man. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. It missed my first my 1:2. Let me mark it to show you by this few points here. Come on, reject and push to the upside. So right now, I just want to see if it will push and continue get good acceleration to the upside or distribution more upside. 15 minutes towards the top of the hour. I've been on this trade from, I think it will take me out. I've been on this trade for the past 35 minutes or so.